thank God for another day. This is his day, the day that he has created, and every day that he said was good. So today is also a good day. I hope that y'all also believe that in your heart, y'all soul, y'all mind, just your entire being, that today is a good day because God said so. Not one single day that God made, he said was bad. Every day he said was good. So it's gonna be some tough moments, it's gonna be some challenging moments. But we gotta find the good. We have to rejoice, always pray, continue. We gotta continue to look on those things that are good, that are true, honest, just, praiseworthy, excellent, good report. We gotta continue to renew our minds, man. And when we do that, God gives us peace. He gives us peace. It's period point blank. Another verse says, "We've may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning." So I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have this opportunity to record. I'm glad that I had this opportunity to be able to be out here doing Uber. I'm glad to have the opportunity to be in a vehicle. I'm glad to have this opportunity to spread the knowledge, right? We're called to be fruitful and multiply. And this don't only pertain to children. This pertains to the knowledge that we have, right? So I'm giving y'all some gems today. What I want to talk about today is so powerful. And I really have been not not seeing this for the longest. And I really don't know why I got away from this. Maybe I was just trying to do things simple. I mean, my trading is still simple, but now it is the execution, the management is just much more simpler. Why? Why is that? It is because I have a higher time frame analysis, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all don't know, if y'all don't know, we must, well, it's not necessary, but I strongly encourage you all to have a higher time frame analysis. Right. What is a higher time frame analysis? A higher time frame analysis is essentially a time frame that is above the time frame that you are looking to trade and execute on, right? And and essentially it is your overall guide. It's your checks and balances, right? Like if you're a kid, you can look left, you can look right, and you can see I'm good across the street, right? But if you're with your parents, you're gonna look left, look right, look at your parents and double check with them, making sure it's good. They might say, no, we can't beat that car. Oh, yes, we can beat this car. Oh, maybe we're gonna run across the street, right? So this is an additional check and balance, man. And this is just the power of it. Look at this. I have been recently I had really had been struggling to get this high risk to reward trades. And by the grace of God, continue to put the work in. You continue to trust him first. You continue to trust him first, and you continue to put the work in and have that faith in God that he's gonna do what he says he's gonna do. And you see that outcome that you're striving to get to, it's gonna happen because God does exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask, think, or imagine. And he's faithful, he's true, and he keeps to his word, unlike men, women. At some point everybody may let you down. So that's another gem I'm gonna give you. Don't have expectations, right? Because some any and everybody can offend you, can disappoint you, let you down. And it happens, right? But it's how we respond to it is the more important thing, right? Right. You shouldn't let them, their mood, their situation, what they do, dictate your day, your mood, your feelings. Why? Because you can only control you. So again, back to what I said at the beginning. We gotta rejoice and be glad in it. All right, guys. So this is the trade that I took today. And no, I did not get the full move. But this was the overall target up here. This has been a 1 to 5, 5 times in the amount of money that I risked. And yeah. So how does this higher time frame thing work, right? So your higher time frame, the time frame that is going to guide you in your overall direction of where you're looking to go in the market should be at minimum 4 times higher than the time frame that you're looking to trade on, right? So if you want to enter on the 5 minutes, right? Let's do 5 minutes. 5 minutes times that by four. So that's about 20 minutes, 5 times 4, right? So you can go, hey, your analysis time frame will be a 30 minute, right? Or if you want to do trades on the 15 minutes, you do 15 times 4, right? That'll be an hour. Hour will be your higher time frame analysis, your guide, your direction, right? So on and so forth. So at the minimum, it should be should be 4 times, but five or 6 times is also good too, right? So if you want to do something like 10 minute, Want to do a 10-minute year entry? Okay, cool. You can do the hour, right? Because 10 times 6 is 1 hour. So that will also be good. So gotta have a higher chain. Let me actually throw this on the screen. So when you trade, you want to have higher time frame and lower time frame. The higher time frame analyze overall direction, right? And lower time frame will be more so for entry. There we go. There we go. So let's break this down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's break this down. How I executed this today. So we're gonna come back in time. Hopefully it's not too far back. We can ignore those markups. I think I shared those with y'all already. Come on, come on. All right, here we go. So on my higher time frame, what can I see? I can see that we're making a series of higher highs and higher lows. Right? So this is my direction. I want to be looking for buys based off my higher time frame. It's saying buy. So now I'm going to go to my lower time frame, which will be more so that entry time frame, what I want to see to enter. It's going to take too far ahead. Thank y'all for being patient. Thank y'all for being patient. Patience is a virtue, and as believers of Christ, we are also called to be patient, right? Jesus was the perfect example of being patient. He didn't rush anything. And also, I know that, if you are watching this video, you may or may not want to be a trader, but if you are being a trader, patience is a necessity as well. The Bible speaks about this. The Bible says, "Be in a haste for nothing," as haste, or another word, being in a rush, in a hurry, leads to poverty. And I'm sure none of us want to be impoverished, in poverty, lack anything, right? So let us not rush. Let us not be um, impatient, but let us be patient and diligent, right? The Bible also says, "Diligent hands lead to wealth." So if we being diligent, oh my goodness, God gonna keep His promise. All right, all right, all right. So hopefully this thing stops lagging. Oh, it's not responding. We're gonna have to wait it out. Gonna have to wait it out, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So it is taking a minute to move on over. Um, Page has failed, but it's good enough. We're still grateful that we have this. All right, right. Why? So overall, again, I said on my higher time frame, that's my overall direction. I drew a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? Because the market is trending higher. Now on my lower time frame, what can we see? It is actually making a series of lower lows and lower highs. Don't worry about that. Series of lower lows and lower highs. This is awesome. This is what we want to see. We want to see that lower time frame going opposite of the higher time frame. Now we can prepare. We can prepare once the lower time frame is going opposite. This is if you're looking to continue, right? So now this is going opposite. This is now time for us to prepare. Prepare for what? To get those entry confirmations. Your entry confirmation can be, a certain type of candle pattern, levels, right? As I like to do, I like to draw a trend line. I want to see the price break out of my trend line. And that's what I got. So price broke out of my trend line. And then once we do that, in part of preparing, we need to have a target. Target's up here. This is one target, another target, another target. All these areas got hit easily, right? And and had I not Had I not had this higher time frame, right? I would have did exactly what I did today. I would have got out right here, which I did. Which I should not have. I documented this. Why did I get out early? I understand, but I should not have done that. But this is what I have been struggling for the longest, right? Because I was only looking at one time frame. Like my lower time frame, which was my analysis and entry time frame, I was using that for both. And I would look at it, okay, got my correction, let me enter. And then this would knock me out here. And as we can see, this might be a little bit less than 1 to 1, something like that. Where I missed all this. Right? Leaving money on the table again. It's all right. I'm gonna learn. I'm going to learn for sure. We'll learn, keep getting better. That's what the importance of documenting, guys. Continue to document, continue to put it in, right? Because this is a business, right? You need to know what works and what does not work. And keep honing in, fine-tuning what does work and removing what doesn't. And then also if you're documenting, you seeing, what I'm saying? Like this is also building your confidence and your plan and your execution. Building your eyesight to see what, what I'm saying, what you're looking for. Right? So this is the power of the higher time frame. Now, I usually don't use the fibs, and I'll share that very briefly why I don't use the fibs, because I like to target price. I like the target price. But um this is crazy. And I'm looking at this. This is a great level. I'm supposed to target up here. For some reason, I didn't zoom all the way out or something, and I did not see this to my left. This is a great area. It's a great area to target it. But nonetheless, hey, it's all a part of the journey, guys. So in short, gotta have a higher time frame that you use to aid in your overall direction of where you're looking to go. And then you need to have a lower time frame. That lower time frame is what you're going to use to get prepared to enter on, right? So hope this was valuable to y'all. Hopefully this is um yeah, giving y'all some good gems, because this is a gem that I did not know. Well, I knew this, but I wasn't putting it into practice. But now that y'all know this, make sure y'all put it into practice. Please put this into practice. Put this into practice. It's gonna save y'all so much time and trouble. So I look forward to seeing y'all executing with this, because it works. It works. That's all I can say. You can choose whether you do or don't want to. Remember, higher time frame need to be 4, 5, 6 times higher than your lower time frame. Lower time frame, what you're gonna look to enter on, and it's only up from here, guys. It's only up from here. Y'all stay blessed by the best. God always.